What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now right here I am going to be making not Moguera. Granted, I already sculpted not Moguera, but for some reason it just feels off or something. I don't know what I did or what happened, but it just feels a little off to me. But to y'all probably looking at it like that looks pretty good. Just needs to be like trimmed up in certain spots. I mean, yeah, right here probably, but it's just how everything turned out. And I did have this hole right here, so I had it on like a little stand because not Moguera actually floats, but it just feels off. So I'm going to do it in a different way, just like I did not Gaiken. I'm going to take some other figure and make it into not Moguera. And to do that, I am going to use a penguin and a shark to do it. Now, Grant, I could have used any other animal, but because this one already had the round tipper here, and I just got to do that to this one, it kind of worked out. Now, I also did the size the same way as I do all of them. I grabbed my Godzilla, sized it right up like this, and not Moguera is actually shorter than Godzilla, but granted, like I said, this guy flies or floats, so it really doesn't matter on how you do it. You can have him up here and still flying or not, but that's up to you. But let's go on and get started with what we're going to do. First up, we're going to do is remove the flippers and the bottom part of the penguin. Now, I said remove the flippers because we can always use these for another project or something else. And for the shark, we're just going to get rid of the three fins back here and lose the upper part of the shark. So let's go on and get started. Alright, right here I am putting on white prime. Then we're going to work on the yellow being on the tendrils, hands, and head. Next will be the body, and that's going to be a pool blue. Then we're going to use some black wash. And then we're going to cover it with MAC varnish. Alright, the MAC varnish has cured. And it looks pretty good so far. I know it kind of looks a little off, especially on the head if the camera would stay focused. Because doing all the dremeling and everything, I do have some like loose pieces, but I kind of do like it like that because it looks like the metal has like because of how it deforms itself to make the shape in the game. You have like all these like shattered metal pieces or the glitch look coming off of it in some spots. So I kind of like how that turned out and how it all ended up looking. Then we also have like right here on the yellow parts where some of the yellow is still bright and got that color that black wash stayed on there. Kind of looks neat, like it's old and breaking down. It's kind of looks a little neat, like it's its own little thing. Now, Grant, yes, you did see me pick it up. It can stand by itself on the, I guess, tendrils. You want to call them that in the tail. So it can stand like this, but it's actually meant to be like this in the game, where it's more upright like this. So we will be using a floating stand. And the best way to put this on is using this right here. And I did this with a couple other of them, of a couple others, my bad. So I will be doing that in a little bit. But let's bring Godzilla out so we can see like a size comparison. Now, Grant, this guy is meant to be like floating like this. So, Grant, in the game or in the Creepypasta version, this is how he would normally be, is floating like this around and attacking. So it's hard to get his size, but I ended up finding a way. So he is actually shorter than Godzilla, but because it floats, you can't really tell. And I think they look pretty good side by side and everything. I kind of like how this ended up turning out than my first go round. So now we've seen how he looks with Godzilla. Let's move Godzilla out the way. Let's pull out the other not monsters and see how he looks with them. All right, I got it all set up and everything. They look fantastic in this lineup. I can't wait to get to the other four. Yes, I did say four. I wonder if anyone knows which one is the fourth monster that is the not bosses. But they look fantastic, staying lined up like this. I already said that. I'm sorry. I just like how they look lined up. I can't wait to get all 8 of them together. But I'm sorry I did not have enough time to do one more before the month has ended. But let's go on and get these ones out the way so we can show someone else with them. And yes, this is on a flight stand or a float-in stand, just like Moguera will be on here in a little bit. But right here, let's go on and move the camera slightly so we can get a better look at this. There we go. I think that should be good enough. And the next one is going to be their boss, Red. Now, Red looks pretty good standing beside not Moguera. Now, granted, I am going to hold it up so it will look a lot better like how it's supposed to be. And I think they look pretty good so far. So let's go and get Red out the way. Now, instead Godzilla, I believe another monster was in the video fighting, if the camera would stay focused, fighting not Moguera, and that was Mothra, I believe. I believe Mothra was in the same battle with not Moguera. And I think these two look pretty good side by side. I don't think they look. I could not even have these in a bad pose with each other, just like this looks good. Everything looks pretty good so far, what I can see. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all think I did pretty good on this? And also, I don't know if I said this earlier. If I did, I'm sorry, but y'all can see right here. You can see right through the arms, and you only see one tendril, just like it is in the game or in the Creepypasta. And that was hard to do, try and get it lined up where you can still see through it and to mask it off to be like in the game. But before we end this video, I'm going to pull out one more thing, and that is Moguera. I know this is the wrong one, since this is made by using the Showa version. But currently, I do not have that. This is the only Moguera I have. And I don't think they look too bad. Granted, since this is Showa version, it would be shorter than the Heisei one, but they look pretty good. Get her up a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I think I didn't do too bad. I don't think so. So let's go and move that out the way. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and I hope to see everybody next time.